On the day before the wedding, my boyfriend went cycling to relax, but in the evening I saw his childhood sweetheart had updated a new post on Instagram. Day 165 of my cycling journey successfully completed. I was exhausted all day, so I'm going to relax tonight. The photo showed a highly romantic room reflected in a mirror, and in the corner beside it, a man was taking off his clothes, revealing a wicked black rose blooming on his waist. Someone commented, and she replied, 7 times in one night. Haha, I silently liked it and commented, great, have fun. After I commented, I hadn't had time to calm down when Anchor Watson called. I had just picked up the phone when he launched into a barrage of accusations. We were assigned to live together by the cycling team leader, and everyone was assigned that way. You're just looking for trouble, he said. And why is your malice so strong? Coral, you're really disgusting, he added. Hearing his barrage of accusations, I momentarily stopped breathing, and a dull pain spread through my chest. He had said earlier that morning that he was feeling a bit down and wanted to relax before getting married, and he had promised me that he would come back as soon as possible. But by the evening, I had prepared dinner for him, and he said that there was going to be a team gathering tonight, and as the vice captain, he couldn't get away from it, and he wouldn't be coming back that night. However, he also said that I should wait for him at home, and he would come to pick me up to the wedding venue tomorrow. But now, everything had become extremely disgusting. I took a deep breath and asked him, is it illegal for boys to live with boys in your team? This was a normal question, but there was a sobbing sound on the other end of the phone. Since Coral doesn't like me so much, I'll go out. Anchor, you don't have to worry about me. Anchor was instantly annoyed, his voice low and grim. Don't worry about her. She's going through menopause. Without waiting for me to respond, he hung up the call on his end. With a man and a woman alone in the same room, I dared not think about what might happen. The more I thought about it, the more nauseated I felt. At this point, marriage was no longer an option. I looked at the wedding room I had decorated little by little and smiled wryly. I took a deep breath and took off the wedding dress. Then I took out a suitcase from the closet to pack my clothes. After I finished packing, I sent him a message. We're breaking up. The message was successfully sent, and I deleted his contact information one by one. I didn't go home, but found a hotel to stay. The next day, while I was still sound asleep, my cell phone on the bedside table started ringing urgently. I picked it up and saw it was my mom calling. I thought for a moment before answering the phone, and then the scolding began. Coral, where did you and Anchor go to hang out? Why haven't you come to the hotel yet? His phone is also unreachable. What's going on between the two of you? Hearing those words, I was momentarily stunned. Soon I regained my composure, and I thought he must have been too exhausted from his night of pleasure. I bit my lip and told her, I broke up with Anchor, and the wedding is off. What are you talking about? Come over here right away. As I had expected, my mother did not agree with my decision to break up. She insisted that I find Anchor and get married. Hearing her angry scolding, I was very calm. Marriage is out of the question. He has someone else outside. Hearing this, she was stunned. There was a moment of silence on the other end of the phone, and she said, then come back, and we'll talk about it. I nodded in response, hung up the phone, and got up to wash up. When I was done, Anchor sent me a message using someone else's phone. He ignored my breakup message from last night and said, you were really mean yesterday, bullying a girl and making her cry for a long time. I had to comfort her for a long time before she calmed down. When we get back, you should treat her to dinner and apologize. As for the wedding, it's a punishment for you. You're not allowed to bully people like that again. Looking at the message he sent, I had a hint of mockery in my eyes. What had I done to make him think I couldn't live without him? I lowered my head and replied, we've already broken up. What you want to do has nothing to do with me. Let's stop contacting each other. After sending the message, I blocked this number. After finishing this, I took my luggage and checked out. When I got home, my mother was still pacing angrily in the living room. I thought she was on my side, standing up for me, so I said softly, Mom, don't be angry. I have broken up with him. We will never have anything to do with each other again. These words ignited the fuse. My mother instantly exploded with anger, staring at me, and said, just because of this little thing, you want to break up? When you are making trouble out of nothing. Have you ever thought about where I should put my face?